that myself, as Lord Mayor of Dublin, paid a visit to the Aurora protesters, prisoners, both in Wheatfield Prison and in Docus, Mountjoy, North Circular Road yesterday morning early. All prisoners are in very good health. They are not, and I repeat, not on a hunger and thirst strike. They are receiving meals and they're living a healthy life. They send best wishes to all. I, as Lord Mayor, certainly along with other personnel, would call for their release. They should not be incarcerated. I'm not responsible for the incarceration, but I certainly support their right to freedom. And as a former prisoner myself, in relation to issues in relation to Moore Street, when this council sent best wishes and called for our release at the time, I feel I'm obligated to do that. But I did enjoy the visits in Wheatfield and indeed in Docus, and I have to say Bernie is in the best of health and ready and determined to continue our campaign, as is the three gentlemen who are in Wheatfield Prison. So I thought I'd let the members have an update on that.
I'm not a builder and I live in a council estate, so don't start that sort of nonsense with me. I don't want to see anybody going to jail, Lord Mayor, and I do want to see the right of protest defend us and protect us. But I also don't want to see ordinary workers going about their jobs intimidated by people who I believe are behaving like thugs, who are acting in a manner that is dangerous to ordinary workers, as I said, going about their jobs. And the suggestion that there's political policing is, I think, quite disgraceful, and I share the views of other councillors that the harassment of Councillor O'Callaghan is never happened in this chamber before and is deeply wrong and deeply disgraceful. He's doing a job, and I think we should support people doing their jobs. The important point to restate again and again and again is that nobody has gone to jail for protesting. People have gone to jail for breaking the law. People have gone to jail for defying the courts of our country. And if we either live in a democratic system governed by law, or we live in a society governed by thugs and protesters and fascists who want to deny the people of this country the right to determine their own government. And the speech... No, I won't.
Withdraw the comment, fascist.
No, I won't. No, I won't withdraw. I won't.
No,
I won't withdraw.
Then you're calling me a fascist. Are you calling me a fascist?
The sort of thuggery... Intimidated here, Lord Mayor. I mean, bully.
I have a request.
I haven't actually witnessed any of that, so you can't speak to it.
Councillor Lacey, I have a request to put the question. Those in favour of the motion.
On a point of order, Lord Mayor, on a point of order. First of all, I'm calling for a roll call vote, but before I do, we had a councillor speaking. He hadn't finished his speech, and we had 3 or 4 councillors shouting him down. Would you at least let the man finish his speech rather than be shouted down by people who ironically are giving out about being accused of being fascists?
Councillor Binchy, I really don't need a lecture from you. I really don't need a lecture from you. I really don't. Really and truly. There's times I get off listening in this chamber.
Lord
really.
Mayor, can we, Lord Mayor, can we put the motion
I'm putting
on a point
the question.
of information?
I am putting the motion
Mayor,
for a roll call vote.
Order. You have to listen to a point of order, Lord Mayor.
Councillor Freehill, what's the point of order?
The point of order is that I put my hand up when it was being proposed.
It's now 9:30 and I'm putting the question.
All of those
Manager,
others, no,
so
I am
all those in favour of the motion, do you want a roll call vote?
Roll call vote.
Electronic? Go ahead, Manager. Go ahead with the vote, Manager.
Okay, can I have your attention for a moment, please? The projector isn't working. We have to switch off this projector. This projector is not the overhead projector is not working. So I would like, when the first 2 people who have cast their votes would come and stand beside me to ensure that it is seen to be completely above board.
Do it by hand.
We can do it by hand, yeah. We can do it.
Do it because of the defect in the IT. I'm going to do it by a show of hand.
The IT is fine.
Is it okay?
Roll call, Mayor.
It's roll call vote.
Okay, it's a roll call vote. Go ahead, Manager. Roll call.
Councillor Chris Andrews. Councillor Catherine Arda. Councillor Kieran Binchy.
Against.
Councillor Paddy Burke. Councillor Janice Boylan.
For.
Councillor Tom Brabazon. Councillor Christy Burke.
For.
Councillor Claire Byrne.
Abstain.
Councillor Kathleen Carney Bood. 4. Councillor Brendan Carr.
Against.
Councillor Anya Clancy. Councillor Anthony Conahan. Councillor David Costello. Councillor Patrick Costello.
Against.
Councillor Kieran Cuff. Councillor Dahi De Rosta.
Abstain.
Against. Councillor Dahi
No, I
Doolan.
said abstain.
It's not.
All right, I didn't hear that. Councillor Dahi De Rosta. Abstain. Councillor Dahi Doolan. Councillor Fagan. Councillor Pat Dunn.
For.
Councillor Declan Flanagan. Councillor Mannix Flynn.
Against.
Councillor Mary Friel. Councillor Gary Gannon. Councillor Alison Gilliland. Councillor Paul Hand. Councillor Sean Haughey. Councillor Deirdre Heaney.
Against.
Councillor Jane Horgan-Jones. Councillor Vincent Jackson. Councillor Andrew Keegan.
For the motion.
Councillor Teresa Keegan. Councillor Greg Kelly.
For.
Councillor Frank Kennedy. Councillor Dermot Lacey. Councillor John Lyons.
For.
Councillor Micheál McDonagh. Councillor Tina McVeigh.
4.
Councillor Ray McAdam. Councillor Paul McAuliffe. Councillor Paddy McCartan.
Against.
Councillor Rory McGinley. Councillor Seamus McGrattan. Councillor Ray McHugh. Councillor Denise Mitchell. Councillor Andrew Montague. Councillor Rebecca Moynihan. Councillor Emma Murphy. Councillor Queenie Dálig. Councillor Michael O'Brien.
For.
Councillor Jim O'Callaghan. Councillor Kate O'Connell. Councillor Damien O'Farrell. Councillor Kieran O'Moore.
For.
Councillor Nisho Murray. Councillor Larry O'Toole. Councillor Kieran Perry. Councillor Nolan Riley. Councillor Niall Ring. Councillor Noel Rock. Councillor Eilish Ryan. Councillor Breed Smith. Councillor Paddy Smith. Councillor Sonia Stapleton. The result is as follows. Those for the motion 27, those against 22, abstentions 10 and absent from the chamber 4. So the motion is carried.